When's the train?
Yeah, it's in like an hour or so. Let's have a look. Yeah, train to Essex is 12 o'clock, so about an hour or so plenty of time.
Give me an Exeter, right?
No, Essex, yeah, it's about an hour.
I'm fairly sure it's an Exeter.
Well, it won't be Exeter, because Exeter's like 6 hours away on public transport. They wouldn't send us there. Oh no, you're right, it is Exeter. Train's in 15 minutes.
You, finally awake.
It's taking a lot longer to get here than I
We're
thought.
all brothers and sisters in Pines now.
Flipping bus is delayed.
Thanks for checking out Radio.co on YouTube. If you want to see more kit reviews, live webinars and handy broadcasting tips, then give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe and click the bell icon. And here we are, we're at the University of Exeter, not Essex as I previously thought. It was a little bit longer than to get here, but yeah, it's a beautiful day as you can see. Well, my glasses kind of give it away that it is incredibly sunny, but hey, we're away for a couple of days to chat all about radio. Now, the purpose of the Student Radio Conference is for people from all over the country in universities to kind of expose them to industry people, really, to kind of get them to network, to learn about various things like the future of radio, to get tips on how to be better and how really just to, immerse themselves in radio and be the best radio people that they can possibly be, whatever form that may take. And what Radio.co is doing here is we're going to show people that just how easy it is to launch your very own radio station. Why not? Doesn't matter if you're a student and you're waiting to get a job in the radio industry, we can help you get started a little bit sooner. Speaking of getting started a little bit sooner, let's crack on. So I guess a lot of the focus with the SRA conference this year is about the future of radio, and there's a lot of talks dedicated to that. For you, what does the future of radio mean to you or look like to you?
I think it's changing a lot. My hopes is that linear radio doesn't disappear. I have a real passion for it, and the live element is exactly why I get into it, because it's fun and exciting and things can go wrong, and that makes me so excited.
I think it's less about being a radio station, it's more about being a media station, I would say. And I think a lot of people, again, have been talking about this for years and years and years, but it's about the whole package.
I genuinely think that the future of radio is that it's going to become a cross-media sort of thing. I think that the way that radio is going is that there'll also be a visual element to it eventually. So I know a lot of people listen to the radio in their cars or recreationally, but with the advent of podcasting and video podcasting, I think that live streaming in radio would be a really good opportunity to sort of visualise the people that you listen to every day.
It's a good question, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people will say that the future of radio is away from radio, towards podcasting formatting maybe. I'm not sure if I believe that. I think there's a lot of scope for still live radio. You see a lot of the global platforms particularly thriving at the moment. So I think that's definitely the future in terms of audio format. Obviously podcasting will always be there, but I think there's always that future for radio.
I think it's more like the future of audio really, and what radio now is. Radio is not just listening to a show on the radio, it's listening on demand, it's podcasts, it's visual. So I think the future must just be more in that direction, visual and online.
For you, what's the most important thing for a student hoping to, I presume, work in the industry? What's the most important thing for you to gather from an experience like this? What do you want to learn?
That they can do anything, that it's all open to them, that you don't have to be pigeonholed by, being young, being TikTok savvy. If you want to do the kind of stuff that would take decades to learn, you can start that now if you wanted to. You can also change jobs. No job is for lifetime these days.
I think just everything that happens here, everything that we've learned here has been really valuable. Certainly for me, I've found that everything that has been talked about over the last couple of days has really benefited how I perceive student radio and radio in general. And it's prompted me to sort of think about starting my own live show.
Yeah, and just meet people and know that networking isn't as scary. Actually, everyone is normal, and you might have the top job in the BBC, but you're still a normal person, and at some point you're in exactly this position.
Yeah, we're all nerds in the same building, so we shouldn't be afraid of speaking to everybody. Yeah.
Exactly, and I've had some of the best conversations outside of the talks, just chatting to people when they've come out, being how is it, and everyone's normal.
What does radio mean to you? I know it's very open-ended, but what's the most important thing about radio to you?
It's a connection between two people, between the listener and the presenter. That's what it is to me.
Radio means connecting people with other people in its simplest form. It's being a friend when you need it, and a confidant, and sharing stories, and being true and human.
Well, I think radio has been a part of people's daily routines for over 100 years, and I think that it's very difficult to take people out of that sort of environment and move them elsewhere. So I think naturally people will cling on to radio as a medium of getting their news, getting their entertainment, whatever it might be.
Okay, so we're just about to go in and do our talk entitled "Why Do You Hate Radio, Bro?" I promise you, there's a lot more positivity than the title suggests. So, let's crack on. Some of you might be experiencing radio for the very first time within university, and maybe some of you really want to progress with it, but when you move away from the university or you're going home for the holidays, maybe it's something that you're not actually able to continue, for a short spell of time or whatnot. So our platform kind of gives you everything to do that. It's literally a radio station in a box shaped like your laptop. So there's no need to get studios, lots of expensive, massive round, reams of hardware. Literally just computer, internet connection, microphone if you want, and you've got your very own internet radio station to broadcast from home all over the world.
The other side of that is, as an engineer, you're also on call 24/7. You're getting woken up at 5 a.m. by a breakfast presenter who can't print, and it's I can't print, and I'm like, I'm tired. It's like, go away. And you don't know, you don't get told about that when you start in these jobs. You don't get told you're going to get woken up at 5 a.m. by an angry breakfast presenter. But there are still that level of, you are still having a dream job. Like, was my dream job, I wouldn't have left there.
And kind of grew from that, just trying to get demos out, doing various things. Got an internship at Sam FM back in the day when that was a thing. Wow, what a station that was.
Jack FM.
Jack FM, yeah. Before that point. And worked there for free for 3.5 years. Working a bar job along the side of things to kind of, pay for life. And then from that point, weirdly, you got made redundant by Bauer. Yeah. When Bauer bought Celador, Celador went, oh crap, Seb hasn't got an actual contract. And I got a job out of the acquisition.
We are going to be giving away a lot of kit, including the Rodecaster Pro. Okay, so we're doing a randomly generated. So the first prize is going to be, which we're going to be announcing now, is going to win the Rodecaster Pro 2, an NTH headset, an NT1, and a duck as well. Why not? Oh, there we go. What a busy couple of days here at the Student Radio Conference here in Exeter. It's been wonderful and awesome, not only just to speak to professionals, of course, in the industry who have tons more knowledge than perhaps me or you, but also just students who are, such young, impressionable minds, who are full of ambition and enthusiasm. And it is honestly very inspirational for people who, you watching perhaps are in the midst of launching your own radio station, or it's something that you're looking to do in the future. And there's absolutely nothing stopping you. If all these, 18 to 21-year-olds and stuff are so buzzed and so excited about launching their own radio station, they have the ability to do that. They don't need to be in a university studio to be able to do it. And that's the presence we've had here, really to show people just how simple creating a radio station is. Some people have never thought about launching a station until they went to university and they realised there was an opportunity to be able to do it. So, with our software, it's easy to get up and running. We've been giving away some equipment to help them, get this journey starting, and you can do the exact same thing. So it's obviously inspired me a lot to kind of do a bit more in the industry. So hey, I got something out of it that I didn't realise before coming here. So it's been an absolutely awesome, worthwhile couple of days with the team at Radio.co, and I look forward to finding out where the where next year's is going to take place. But before I do that, why did I park the car? Give us a sec. What an awesome time. Phil, you killed it again. Wait, I didn't come by car, I came by train. Which leaves in 10 minutes.
And just before you go, have you ever thought about launching your very own internet radio station? Surprisingly, it's a lot easier than you may think, especially when you make the time to chat to myself or a member of the Radio.co team. To do just that, head to our website radio.co/demo, where I can talk about your plans, any questions you may have, and me and the team can really get you up to speed in launching your own internet radio station in literally minutes. It couldn't be easier. Why not check out some of our webinars, tutorials, help guides situated around me? Or why not visit our website, radio.co, or even drop me an email, studio@radio.co. Until next time, take care and happy broadcasting.